Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be checking out Arena Breakout Infinite for the very first time here on the channel. And with that being said, we have to give a massive shout out to Arena Breakout Infinite for sponsoring today's video. The goal of the video is to check out one of the main Tarkov rivals on the market and see some of the progress they've made over the last few months. We're going to take a look at some gameplay here in this video. First is going to start out with the intro level. You have to remember this is the first time I have ever played Arena Breakout Infinite, and when they first released, I hadn't watched too much of their gameplay, so this was all relatively new to me, and I gotta say, this tutorial level was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it, and you're going to be seeing some of that now while we get through the intro. But after we wrap this intro up, about 4 or 5 minutes from now, we're going to take a look at my very first raid ever, and we are going to see some action. We got a bunch of kills, and we did a little bit of looting here and there. We're going to see how it stacks up with Escape from Tarkov, being that it is one of its main rivals. Checking out the gameplay, checking out the quality of life, and of course, checking out the loot, seeing what we can pull out of our very first raid. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you're hitting that like button, and of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in checking out Arena Breakout Infinite for yourself, check out the provided links below and hop into the action with everything Arena Breakout Infinite has to offer by downloading it for free today. Let's hop in. All right, so we are checking out the tutorial level first, and in here we are going to grab ourselves a sniper SKS with a scope to be more specific, and we are going to be utilizing this bad boy coming up. But I gotta say, first thing right away, the graphics really impressed me. Now I am playing on a 4090. We're pushing it to the max. We're on all high settings, and I do have an FPS counter up in the top right corner for you to see. I do not think I went under 60 frames a second once in this entire session that I was playing the game. And this is, yes, of course, cut up for you guys' enjoyment and to save everybody time, but during the entire time that I played this session, I don't think I went under 60 frames under any conditions. You can see right now, it is raining, but just a moment ago it was sunny, and in both conditions the performance was great. And not just in this tutorial level, once we hop into a live online raid, the performance was very similar, very consistent, and very steady. The game looks absolutely beautiful as well. Everything overall, just looks-wise, impressed me a ton. But we're moving through this compound here, at least pushing to the compound, through a little farm area. And right here, your boy, I got lit up right there. So we are going to have to pop some meds, pop some painkillers more specifically, because we lost our entire arm. We're gonna have to heal that bad boy up. But I gotta say, everything feels really good and also feels really familiar, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So we are gonna do some surgery. Let's get this arm put back on. We're going to pop a med kit. We're going to get back into the action. Now, I will say, this was kind of like a story mode mission that we were playing. I'm not going to spoil the entire thing. I'm going to let you guys hop on Arena Breakout Infinite and do this mission for yourself so you can see how it ends. But we do have a little more work to do, so let's continue on. Here's a good look at the inventory as well. You can see me moving that surgery kit from my rig down into my backpack so I could actually have a spot for that magazine. And we're checking that mag right now. So now we are going to push forward, and our teammates are actually going to do a little bit of the work here for us. I probably would have walked into a nasty little ambush. So they probably saved my butt right here. I'm not even going to lie. They put in some work, for sure. We're moving up to this barn, house, farmhouse, whatever you want to call it. We're actually going to have to clear these stairs. Right here. We got to clear these bad boys. And this right here, this felt great. I got to say, this felt amazing. No aim down sights. I was point firing here. We got the laser on. And, well, we aimed down sights right here. But that first initial burst, that point firing felt good. It felt really good. And that's all I'm going to show you from the tutorial. I wanted to show you the firing range here. Now, I'm not going to show you everything I tested out in here, but it felt really nice, and I like that the range is spacious and open. It's really nice. Some other stuff that I didn't show here on camera was the point firing, as I was just mentioning. Like I said, right here was just me aim down sights, checking things out, and this is us hopping into our very first raid. And I do want to touch on this map here very shortly as well. We will talk about that. But I was doing some point firing testing in the firing range, and I gotta say, it's dead on accurate. It feels amazing. So we are pushing up through the map farm right now. We're gonna get some action really soon. But that map that I just talked about, that is one thing we do not have in Escape from Tarkov. And probably one of the more quality of life features that you're gonna have as a brand new Arena Breakout Infinite player is actually knowing where you're going the moment you hop in. There's no looking up tutorials and guides of where to find extracts and everything. I found it really, really nice and really helpful. That is our first official kill right there in an online live raid. Now, I do believe it was AI. I think every single thing that we actually take out in this gameplay here today is going to be AI, but I gotta say, it was really fun. It was really intense. You can see me slow playing it. And if you ever want to know how much time I actually spent clearing something, watch the raid timer up in the top left. When there's small cuts, when there's small edits, you will see that timer go down significantly. That is me clearing rooms and being very careful, looting a little bit here and there. And that just kind of gives you an idea how much time I truly spent in this raid. It was nice, it was slow, it was tactical. You can see me clearing a room right here. It felt really, really good. But we're going to hop into some more action here. So I'm not sure if it's picking it up on the recording, but I hear some guys. I hear multiple guys, probably 3 or 4 of them, and I have no clue where they are coming from. And I spot my first one here, took him out, 1 shot, 1 kill. I'm going to do a little reload here. I'm going to show you me packing mags. Very simple and similar to what we're used to. Packing them up there. Only spent a couple rounds, so I feel good about that. But we're going to hop back down this hallway, and we're going to take another shot at finding the rest of these guys here. Peeking around this corner, slow peeking, not seeing much. You can see the jump scare was real. The jump scare was real. But we took that guy out as well, and now we are pushing the basement. Tons of gunfire in the background. A lot of people fighting. Just the overall environment, the ambiance. It was spooky. Got my adrenaline pumping. And it felt good. It felt really immersive. And I gotta say, it was a lot of fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was a ton of fun. And I had no clue what I was doing. So we're pushing this room right here. I'm hearing guys. I'm hearing people everywhere. So many voices and footsteps. Jacket might have scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. We're looting up a crate here. Grabbing us some knocks. Don't know if those are super expensive or not, but they were purple, and purple usually means good. You know I love my loot. But I hear some guys, and they're coming. They're walking. I hear them start coming down the stairs. Here they are. I see them double team me. I drop back. I thought I was cooked right there, but we did take one out. And then this guy either had a Mosin or like a Taz, some sort of bolty. And after that, you can see a ton of time has passed up in the top left corner. I was clearing rooms. Thought I was hearing footsteps, but couldn't locate anybody. So I just decided to dip on out of there. And we are heading to Extract right now. I'm not sure if I show my map like right here. Yes, right there. We're heading towards the Extract. And, you know, I always stick to the edge of the map. That's something I've always done in Escape from Tarkov. And I applied those rules here. And it almost didn't work out for me. Because this edge of the map, there's not a ton of cover. There's not a ton. So I was a little scared. And then right here, I caught a glimpse. I caught a small glimpse of some movement. And then we had guys. And I was in terrible positioning. And I thought this guy was going to take me out right here. But luckily, we took both of them down. I was actually super hype about that. I thought those were 2 players, actually. But turns out after the raid was over, it tells you how many operators you kill. And it turns out those were AI as well. But I never heard him calm. I never heard him shoot. Nothing. I just happened to spot him out of the corner of my eye. And we took both of them down relatively easily. So we're moving into this house right here. And, you know, all the doors were open. I thought it was fully looted. I assumed the place was pretty secure. Grabbed myself a juice box. I closed this door. And I heard danger. And my heart dropped. My stomach dropped. And luckily, I think this guy was outside. Because we got the jump on him. We were preempting him. He's going to come around the corner. And he's going to get a chest full of lead, baby. You already know. I was having a tough time. I didn't know if he's coming around the house or not, but he did come inside, and we did take him out. I did end up looting him, but I cut that part out. I wanted to show you successfully making it to extract with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the timer. I gotta say, this raid was a ton of fun. It was a long raid, too. It felt really good, felt really nice. We got out with 80,000 in value, got 8 kills in the raid, and honestly, it was really nice, man. I gotta hand it to him. This was a really fun, refreshing experience, and I really hope you guys check it out too. Check out Arena Breakout Infinite with the links down below, and you'll be able to download this game for free. Hop in, check out that tutorial level, and check out the rest of it that I cut out and did not show you. But this was a perfect raid according to the game, and I'll definitely take the word perfect. So, guys, do me a huge favor. Make sure you drop a like on this one. Once again, a huge shout out to Arena Breakout Infinite for sponsoring today's video. I will see you in the next one. I'm out.